And imagine that the bottoms of your feet could become very wide, like the landscape of your foot could get wider along the floor. Toes spread, heels heavy. And then once you have a sense of the feet on the ground, bring your awareness and attention to your breath. And without changing your breath just yet, just notice that you're breathing. Kind of notice the quality of your breath as you breathe in this moment. Is it fast? Is it slow? Can you find it? And then let's place our hands on that low belly. Let's make our breath a little bigger. And so we're going to direct the breath down into the base of the pelvis, base of these big, deep diaphragm belly breaths. And so you're going to inhale. And as you inhale down into the belly will actually start to expand into your hands like a balloon. So you're going to allow the breath to be very big and very wide. And then when you exhale, just exhale out the mouth and kind of feel that exhale happen. And you may notice that the belly will draw back. But we're going to exaggerate just the inhale for a while. So let's inhale again. Inhale. Fill up the belly, the front, the sides of the belly. Feel that expansion. Can you get a little more breath? And then exhale. And you just exhale out the mouth, exhaling all the breath out. Let's do 2 more like that, just working on those inhales. So inhale into the belly. Can I expand my belly with my breath? Getting a lot of inhale, a lot of expansion. And then open mouth, exhale. All the breath out. Last one, inhale. Bigger this time than before. Take in more breath. And big exhale. Awesome. Good. And then let's just go ahead and open our eyes. And we're going to do a little face tapping. So let's tap the face. We're going to come back to the breath in a moment and we'll do exhales. But let's start with tapping, wake up our face. Just tap the bones of your face. So feel your cheekbones, the jawline, the temples, the forehead. And we're tapping in such a way you'll start to get some heat, hopefully, in the face. So we're getting some blood flow in our face. And then let's take this tapping up and over the head, all the way to the base of the neck. And we'll do this a few times, seeing if we can cover the whole head. So you might go to the sides of the head, up on the diagonals. And let's then, next time we come to the ears, you're gonna tap right behind your ears. So we're gonna tap a little bit longer right behind the ears. Now that you'll feel there's a little bony structure there, part of your skull. Let's just tap there. And in tapping in this area, we're actually waking up a little bit of our inner ears, right? We're getting some stimulus. That's just where they live. And then go to the top of the head and tap the very top of your head. Yeah. Make sure you're breathing. Great. And then let's do a little throat stroking, waking up our sensory system here with touch, the body's ability to know where it is in time and space through touch body awareness. And then let's take your right arm out, flex your hands, get some awareness in your fingers. You're gonna slide down all the way past your fingers, big strokes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip your palm, keep those hands wide and open and reaching. We're gonna come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to the other side. Spread your hands, spread your fingers, reach long, start at your shoulder, go all the way down, out those fingers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip that palm, keep the palm wide, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Just shake your hands a little bit, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, let your arms go, and then let's go belly. So here, actually, right at the bottom of the rib cage is our diaphragm. So let's just go a little side to side with our hands across this diaphragm. This is the front of the diaphragm. We also have side and a back of our diaphragm. And then let's make circles. We're going to go down towards the pubic bone and up and around, making some big circles here. Yep. 5, go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's keep our hands kind of wide on this area of our diaphragm. And we're going to work a little bit on exhales. Okay, so you can close your eyes. You're going to take an inhale. So now the hands are a little higher, right? So you're going to take an inhale into your hands. You'll feel the ribs expand. When you exhale, I want you to exaggerate your exhale. So exhale out the mouth. And I want you to feel as you exhale how those ribs slide in towards each other and down. See if you can feel that. And then we inhale again. Inhale. Take a long exhale. Exhale. Feel if the ribs are moving in and down. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, move your ribs. Notice how they slide in and down and exaggerate it. Can you exhale a little bit more? One more time. Inhale. And exhale. From where your hands are. That's it. Yep. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, and let it go. Good. And that might have created a little heat, right? So let's do a little bit of our face lifts. So we're going to get our facial muscles activated, and then we'll do these big eye circles, and then we'll get to some more movement. So you're going to see about, let's go ahead and lift our eyebrows up. Can we get the eyebrows to lift? And then can we lift our cheeks up? And then can we make a big smile, showing all your teeth? Big, big, big. Left cheek, right cheek, hold it. And then scrunch your face. And then relax your face. Woo! All right, lift eyebrows. Lift them up. Yes. Lift your cheekbones. Lift them, lift right cheek, lift left cheek, big smile. And then scrunch your face. And then relax. Awesome. Last one, lift eyebrows, lift them up, up, up. See if you can start to feel your face come on. Lift your cheekbones. See when you feel your right cheek and you feel your left cheek. Huge smile. And then scrunch your face. And then relax your face. Let's be little puffer fishes. So just make a little, you're gonna make fill up your cheeks with air. So you're gonna go. Good, and then relax. Now we're gonna see if we can keep that puffer face. We're gonna tap one cheek. Okay, so puffer face. And tap your cheek, yep. Does it stay, can it stay full as you tap? Okay, relax. Hopefully you still stay breathing. It's hard to breathe even though we have our nose to breathe with when we're having that, at least it seems a little hard. So keep breathing through your nose. I'll try the other side. So puffer face. And you want to try to maintain the puff as you're tapping, right? Activating these muscles of the face. All right, relax. Whew. Hopefully you're getting a little awareness of the jaw starting to come on board. My face feels a little more invigorated. Okay, take your pencil or your pens. We're gonna do big eye circles. So we're gonna try to create a circle around our heads. We don't want it to be small, and we're gonna stretch the muscles of our eyes, okay? So the key thing here is to keep the head still for now, okay? We're just gonna use our eyes. You may notice there's areas of the circles that feels, you start blinking, or you skip over, or you know, you get a little sensation. So just make a note of that. We're just gonna do 2 each direction, okay? So let's start going towards the right. So bring your pencil or pen in front of the bridge of the nose, keeping the head still. Let's go up and start to circle around to the right. Follow with your eyes. Come down, down, through center. Let's pause in the middle here, down in the middle. Change hands. So now grab the pencil with your other hand and continue around the circle. Woo, coming up the other side, all the way to center. And then up here, you're going to change hands again. Change hands and circle around. Breathing all the while. Make sure you're breathing. In the center, you switch hands, keep your head still, follow with your eyes. Coming to center, and then just pause once you get there. Woo! Good work. Did good work. Okay, keep your postures nice and tall. How was it? Was it a little challenging that direction? There was probably spots where it was challenging, right? So just a little note on that, because I want to emphasize how important it is. Just like the body has muscles, our eyes have muscles. And so especially if we're on screens or, you know, anything, when we're not using the muscles of our eyes, the rest of the body also responds. So something to kind of incorporate in maybe once a day, big eye circle, especially in between screen sessions. Okay, so just that's my little pep talk. All right, let's go the other direction. So take your pencil at the bridge of the nose. Make sure you breathe. We'll go up and we're going to go to the left. So you're going to go around. It might be easier, it might be harder. Take your time, come all the way to center. You'll switch hands in the middle. Keep your head steady. Keep breathing. Woo, all the way up. Switch hands. Make sure you inhale and exhale. All the way around. And then rest. Beautiful. Take your fingers, close your eyes. Just give yourself a little teeny eye massage after doing that, because that can be taxing. So I'm just doing little circles on top of my eyelids. Circling in case my eyes need a little massage after working hard. All right. Whew. Okay. Beautiful. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see me. We're going to go into a little bit of some hip stretches, and then we'll come to standing. So let's go ahead and cross, and some footwork here. So let's cross your right foot over your left leg. Ah! You guys fell. Okay, there we go. Cross over like this. Okay, good. And then you're just gonna take your hand and you're gonna tap the bottom of your foot. Pick up the sensory area of our foot. And we're tapping quite a few times today. Okay, and then let's go ahead and grab your big toe and just pull your big toe out. Think about stretching that whole metatarsal out of the foot. So the length of your toe starts way down the middle of your foot. Reach it long. And then grab the second toe, pull, and can you reach that toe away from you? And then the third toe, pull, reach it away. Fourth toe, pull, reach away, get long. Fifth toe, reach, 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 reach. And then rest, take your hands, spread your left hand, and you're gonna try to thread your fingers in between your toesies. Wake up these feet. The base feet are so important. Woo! And there might be a lot of sensation, right? There could be some tightness, you might not get very far. Totally okay. See if you can, little by little, slide those fingers down to a place where, okay, they're stretching. And then can we wiggle the fingers, the toes a little side to side? And then forward and back. I'm just wiggling so that the toes can relax into this position. Side to side, forward and back. Good, and then can you grab onto your foot a little bit more with that palm of the hand? And now you're gonna take the foot, flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point, pumping the foot a little bit. Good job. One more. Flex and point, and then come to neutral. Slowly start to slide your fingers away, and away they go. Good. Now I'll keep this little cross shaped here. I'm gonna get really tall, so get high on your sits bones. Maybe I have to rock a little bit to feel those boning landmarks on my seat. And then it may not be very far, but I'm gonna see, can I tip a little bit forward? Whew. And then hopefully we feel a stretch in this hip, yeah? On that right hip. And then now I'm gonna have you round. So you're gonna curl over your legs, just round over. And then you go back to your flat back, back to a long spine, and then you come up. We'll do that a little bit. And you go at your range, okay? So we're gonna go over. So wherever your range is fine. And then you're gonna round, chin tuck, round over. Go long and come up. Beautiful, that looks great. One more time. So I'm lifting up, I'm going to create space. I'm getting big, getting tall. I'm gonna take this lengthened spine and I'm gonna hinge it up and over my legs. Yeah, great. And then, that's beautiful, there you go. And then you're gonna round. And then you'll just round over. And then you'll come back to a long spine, Come all the way up. And let's lift the arms up to the sky. Reach up. Reach up. Can you grab your thumbs? Can you stretch up? Reaching, thinking about getting your ribs away from the hips. Stretch up. And then just bring the arms down and uncross your legs. Same leg, we're gonna stretch it out straight now. So same leg, right leg stretches out straight in front of you. Okay, so we're gonna take a little hamstring stretch. Okay, you're gonna flex your foot though. So it's really important here that your foot stays flexed. So my right foot is flexed. I'm gonna lift up out of my body just like I did. And then I'm gonna hinge. Think of your pelvis going back behind you. Woo, you're gonna stretch hopefully in that hamstring. Okay, beautiful. And then come back up. Now make sure, I wanna see these toes are really flexed. Pull the pinky toe up. You're gonna get a little bit of a nerve stretch when we do that. And then lift your body up and hinge forward. Nice. And then come back up. Okay, point your toes down and over to the left. So my right foot points down and then points over to the left. Sometimes the foot cramps. This is another different stretch. I'm gonna roll my thigh bone in and my pinky toe rolls down towards the floor. Can you kind of feel a stretch down on the side of the foot already? A little bit? Okay, so now we're gonna do the same thing we did before. We're lifting up and we're hinging over. And go slow. We want to feel an increase of a stretch along the side of the foot and the side of the leg. Woo, and then come back up. Inhale. One more time, we'll add a round spine. So I'm lifted, I hinge, yep, and then I'm gonna round. We lengthen back up, come all the way up. Good, and then just bend that leg. Okay, cross your other foot over. Let's go to the other side. Open up these hips and the leg. We're gonna do some bridging in a little bit. So it's gonna get prepped for that. So here, we're gonna just tap the bottom of our foot. Really get in there. Feel that, make that contact between your hand and your foot. Clapping some really good music. Woohoo! All right. One more time. Okay, and then grab your big toe, pull it away. Remember the toe starts, think of the toe starting in the middle of your foot. So that's how long that toe is. So you're gonna lengthen it from the middle of the foot out. And then grab the second toe, reach it away, stretch, stretch, stretch. Third toe, pull. Fifth toe, pull. And then the last toe, pull, 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 pull. And then step wide fingers and slide your fingers inside the toesies. And one foot will probably be a little bit more sensational than the other. So go ahead and slide in. See if you can get in there. And then just breathe a little bit and then just kind of wiggle the toes, their foot a little side to side, forward and back. Kind of letting that relax, letting that your foot adjust to this stretch. And then go ahead and hold on to your foot with your hand, and you're gonna point and flex, point and flex. And you're doing the motion with your hand, right? So the foot's just staying relaxed, and you're kind of pumping through the ankle and the foot. And you're using your hand to do that. One more. Okay, come back to center. Release that, slowly pull, sorry, I didn't do that slowly. Slowly pull those fingers out, stretch away. Get nice and tall, let's reach up to the sky. Reach, 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 lift the ribs, feel your lungs in the front, backs, and sides expand. We'll sweep the arms down and we'll hinge over. Woo, I'm tighter on this side, I don't know about you. And then let's lift, we're adding arms this time. So we're gonna lift up, back up, arms lift up. Reach to the sky. Nice, big, beautiful space. We'll take up all the space. And then we're gonna come over, arms come down, we hinge, pause for a moment, and then we come back up. Lift yourself up. This time we'll add a little round spine. So we'll go over flat back first. So over you go, find that hinge, come over, and then just go ahead and round your body. Let your body just slouch. And then grow long. and lift the arms, lift the body. Beautiful. One more like that. So lift those ribs, take them up and over the leg. And then slouch the body. Let your body kind of hang over the legs. Make sure you're breathing and then come back up. Lift the arms, lift the body. Beautiful. And then arms just come down. Uncross your legs, stretch it in front of you, toes flexed. Very important, keep those toes flexed. So especially the pinky toe, all right? Now you're on the edge of your seat, pulling the toes up. I'm gonna lengthen, let's go arms again. I think I like that, it helped you guys get up and over the pelvis. So lift up, and then we hinge over, and then the arms can just come down, and maybe we reach them behind us this time. We reach the arms behind, so you might feel your back of your shoulders work. And I hope you still feel a stretch in the legs. And then let's come back up, lift the arms. That's it. And then we go over, arms go behind you, hinge, keep that foot flexed, and then come up, lift up. Good, we'll add the round spine. So we go over, round. Woo. Come back up, and arms come up. Last time like this with the foot flex. Come over, round, lengthen, and back up. And then we'll just lower the arms for a moment. Point your foot, roll it in. So my left foot points, and I'm gonna turn it towards the right. And the goal is to roll your pinky toe towards the floor, and then also roll your thigh bone in. And we want to feel a sensation along the outer foot and along the outer shin. This is a nerve called the peroneal nerve, okay? And when it gets tight, our legs get tight. So lift up nice and tall. We'll do our little hinge from the pelvis. And then right away, let's round. So chin to chest, go slow, curl forward. When you feel the first tug of the nerve, that's far enough. And then you roll back up. Inhale, one more. We hinge, we curl, chin tuck, round through that spine, roll it forward. Roll it back up, all the way tall. And then feet on the ground. So from here, we're gonna just do some stand up. So easy squats on the chair. So feet are underneath your knees. We're gonna use our arms. I'm gonna reach forward and I come all the way up and my arms lift up. Let me change so you can see me. Good, so we're lifted up. And then I'm just gonna come back down and I sit down and arms come down. So I reach forward, lift up, and I come back down. There's the chair. I always get scared, is it still there? Come up, reach up, stretch up, lift, let your hips go forward here. And then come back down, let the hips go back. Feel that motion of your hips. So as I come up, my arms come up, let the hips come forward. And when I go down, the hips fold, they go back. Yes, that's it. So go again, come up, reach up, stretch up, hips forward. Yep. And when we go down, hips sit back. 3 more. We come up, hips go forward. We come down, hips go back. And again, hips go forward, stand up, reach up, lift up, big. And then come down, hips go back. Last time, let's come up, stand up. And we'll stay standing, arms come down. We're gonna take a wide, my whole mat got messed up, but I'm gonna move a little bit so I can show you. We're gonna take a little bit of a wider stance. You can have the chair nearby for balance, okay? If you need it, but a little bit of a wide stance. And I'm gonna just let I'm gonna go into a little rotation. So I'm gonna let my hips rotate, my feet rotate, and my arms rotate. And then I'm gonna come through center, I let my arms come through, make big arms, and I'm gonna go to the other side. I come through, hips, chest, and I go. I come through, reach through the arms, go feet, hips, chest, arm. And if you've got it, you can go a little quicker, or you can stay moving slow. Feel though that the rotation comes from the feet, through the hips, through the spine, and don't forget to use your eyes. So my eyes guide my body. Body goes where our eyes go. So use your eyes to look behind you as you rotate. And again, go slow if you need to, or you can pick up the pace. We'll just do 2 more. Great. And then come back to center. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit wide again. So we're gonna do a little bit of lateral movement. So my feet are kind of parallel. And I'm just gonna go over, I'm gonna bend my right knee and I'm gonna stick the hips back. Just like we just did, right, on the chair. We're working on sticking the hips back. I wanna go way back because otherwise I'll fall into my knee. I don't have to go super low, but I wanna make sure the pelvis goes back. And then I just come up to standing and hips come forward. Okay, so we go over, pelvis goes back. And then we stand up, pelvis comes forward. I'm gonna go from the side so you can see here too. So when I go over, my pelvis goes behind me, my butt goes back. And then I come up and I stand up. So think the butt goes back. So weight goes back towards your heels. It's a little weight transfer, and then you stand up. Yes, that's it. You guys got it. Okay, pelvis goes back. You'll feel really different. You'll feel stronger when you get that weight back. You'll feel like you could get a stretch in your legs. Let's have arms out. Let's have one arm come down. Touch maybe, or just comes down. And then you stand up. So I'm gonna go to my left. My right hand's gonna touch down towards my left. And then I come back up. Pelvis stays the same. So we bend the right. I reach my left hand towards the inside of my right foot. And then I come up. Yep, that's it. Don't lose the pelvis. Pelvis goes back. Pelvis comes up. We'll do a few more. Pelvis goes back. Knee bends. One leg, your right knee is bent. My left leg is straight. And then I come back up. Yep, we got it. One more to the left. Then the left knee, reach into that towards the floor with the right hand, and then you come up. All right, that's it. Reach up to the sky, stretch up, bring your feet closer together. You're gonna grab onto your right wrist with your left hand and pull up, stretch up, 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 up. Let's take a little side bend. Reach out of the body. Feel your feet grounded, so the feet grow down, the body reaches away. Come back up. Switch your hands, so grab onto your left wrist, reach up. How big, how long can I get? And then I side bend. My feet stay grounded, and I reach away. And then I come back up, and arms come down. Good. Big shoulder rolls. Shoulder rolls. 1, 2, 3. Big shoulder rolls. 4, 5. Come the other way. Switch directions. 1, 2. Make them big. 3. From your shoulders. 4, 5. And then arms reach out slightly. Turn your palms towards me. Reach your hands behind you. So I want to go behind my body. My shoulders are not going to roll forward. They're staying on the ribs. And then back here, I'm going to imagine my arms are like my wings. So they're going to stay back here. I'm just going to come up and down. So what we find is our back body. So keep the arms behind you and then lift and lower. It's sneaky how they want to come forward. Can you feel your shoulder blades sliding in a little bit together? A couple more, keep the arms back. Good, and then pause. Let's go internal rotation. Arm palms turn back, shoulder heads stay where they are, and we go with our wings, we're gonna fly here. Internal rotation, find your back body. 2. So Adam, arms behind you a little more. There we go, 3, 4, 5. Turn the palms to face forward again. Reach up, hug yourself. Big hug, and then a little rock. Big hug, and a little rock. Notice which arm's on top. You're gonna unfurl the arms, flex your fingers, reach back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe feel your chest open, and then hug the other way. Other arm on top, and a little hug, side to side. 4, and 5, and then release the arms. Shake them out a little bit. One more thing standing. We're gonna have the feet a little apart. Work on a little side bending, okay? So feet apart, ground through your feet. So my feet are stable, they're wide. I'm gonna lower my knees, bend my knees a little bit, curl your pelvis under you. So I'm gonna change the position of my pelvis to be actively curled under, okay? Now from there, let's take our hands in this W shape. And then I'm gonna think of my right elbow. It's gonna pull down and back, and it's gonna take me over to the right. And then I'm gonna reach my left arm far away from me as possible. And then I pull my left elbow back, and that brings me back. Okay, here we go. So left elbow pulls back. That's gonna pull me over. Right arm stretches. Stretch, 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 stretch bigger. Open up those ribs. Pull the other arm back, and then come up. Woo, one more each side. So your right elbow pulls back, and I stretch away. Stay grounded on both feet. Feel the ribs of your left ribs open, and then pull yourself up. So one side's contracting as one side stretches. So now you're gonna pull left arm back, your left side's gonna work, and you're gonna open up that right side. Big stretch, big breath. And then come back. Push your arms forward like you're pushing the wall away, and let your whole spine round. So tailbone under, ribs reach back, chin tucks. And then pull elbows back, let your pelvis go, lift your heart to the sky. A little bit of an arch. And then exhale, push. Push as if you're pushing the wall away and your whole spine rounds back. And then you're gonna pull elbows back, tailbone lifts, heart lifts, eyes look up. One more like this, exhale, push. Round, 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 push those ribs back. Tuck that tailbone under, eyes on the belly. And then pull, tailbone lifts, pull your heart forward, and then rest. Woo, okay, let's go to the ground a little bit. Okay, so coming down to the ground, take your time. I'm gonna get a little hot, so take off my sweatshirt while you guys get down here. Make sure to bring, a pillow or a blanket in case you need some extra cushioning for knees. We'll go to all fours in a minute. But for now, let's just come to laying on your backs, okay? Now, one thing to note when you lay on your back, if you're on your back and your chin is up to the sky, that's a good sign you might need a little support under the base of the head, okay? So we make it, all right, so feet are about hip width distance apart. Body is long on the mat. Let's lengthen our arms up to the sky. And I want you to reach your fingertips to the ceiling. So when I reach up, what happens is my shoulder blades go wide and my chest drops back. So we're gonna do that on purpose. So we're gonna reach up so that all that happens. Because we could do this and not have that happen, but we're gonna do it and exaggerate the chest dropping back. And then you're gonna keep your arms straight and you're gonna draw the shoulder blades down into the floor, and then your shoulder blades will squeeze together. And notice how the chest pops up a little bit. And then reach to the sky with your fingertips. Reach up, can I touch the sky? Let your chest concave. And then draw the shoulders back. Can you hug your back with your shoulder blades? So shoulder blades slide in. One more time, we reach up, stretch up, 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 up. Let the neck be easy. Reach from that pinky finger line and then draw down from the pinky finger line and hug the shoulder blades into the spine. And then just go wide. So let the shoulders just be wide on your back, nice and easy. So slightly lift up to the sky. And then let's reach the arms back behind us, stretch back. Think about opening the armpits. So we reach the fingertips to the back of the room, open the armpits, and then bring your arms back over the shoulders. Two more like that. So inhale back, keep ribs heavy into the floor as you open the armpits. And then bring the arms back over the shoulders. Beautiful. One more time, nice and simple. Reach back, open the armpits, stretch back. Let that be the inhale. And then exhale, bring the arms back over the shoulders. Go ahead, interlace your hands. Place the hands behind the base of your head. Elbows are gonna lift off the floor. We're gonna take an inhale and we're gonna just exhale, head lifts up, head floats up, head and shoulders lift up. And we wanna ask our bodies, where did you lift from? And we'd like for us to lift from that diaphragm where we were practicing that exhale at the beginning of class. Okay, so then let's inhale, roll back down. And now on that exaggerated exhale, you'll bring your head and shoulders up. So exhale from your diaphragm and let that exhale pull the ribs in and down. And that's what brings you up into your core, is the exhale. And then you'll inhale, roll back down. So we're just practicing that exaggerated breath here. Inhale, exhale from your diaphragm. Exhaling, allow that to bring you up, 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 up. So now inhale back down. 2 more. We exhale from the diaphragm. Feel the ribs narrow and slide down. All the time you're exhaling. Inhale back down. 1 more time, we exhale. From your diaphragm, you come up. And then rolling back down. Okay, keep your hands behind the head, bring your legs all the way together, and then allow the legs to open out like a butterfly leg. So your feet, bottoms of the feet together, knees are out towards the side. Now in this position, feel your spine still nice and long. Lift your elbows up again. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, from your diaphragm, head float up. Lifting head and shoulders off the ground. Can you peer over and see your feet, maybe? And then roll back down. You're still right in the exhale. Inhale. Find that deep exhale to bring you up. Look at the feet. Are they there? Can I see them? And then back down. We'll do 3 more just like this. Find your pace. A deep exhale. Exhaling out the mouth for these ones is great because it gets you deeper into those bellies. Inhale back down. Yes. From the diaphragm, you exhale up. One more, your timing. Now, the next time you come up, let's stay up. And you'll slowly bring your legs together. Legs squeeze all the way together. Hug those inner thighs together. Squeeze the legs together. Stay in your head float for another moment. And then head floats down. Arms come by your sides. Separate your feet a little bit. And let's have thumbs face up to the sky here actually. Press the back of your arms down. So we have the floor, we push down. And we're gonna lift the hips up. Yes. Now feel this idea here of the inner thighs. Notice, imagine the inner thighs had magnets in between them and they were kind of magnetizing towards one another. There's energy there, right? Can we energize those inner thighs? Can we also imagine the thighs were reaching far away from us, over the feet and beyond? And then take another breath. And then on our exhale, we're going to try to articulate our spines down. So we're going to start with the upper back and start to roll one precious vertebra at a time. And you'll take as much time as you need. But articulate and roll through the chest, mid-back, the low, keep curling that pelvis under you through that low back, all the way till the pelvis finally arrives on the floor, and then just relax. And we'll do it again. So take an inhale, find your arms, find your feet, push down, lift up, neutral bridge. So we press straight up, that's your neutral bridge. The arms are working, my feet are working, I'm sending my thigh bones way away from me. And if I feel that I've pressed up through my back, you may want to lower down a little bit and then curl the pelvis under you a little bit and then reset. See if you can lift from there. Remember that idea of the inner thighs. Inner thighs are alive, they're drawing towards each other. Thigh bones reach way away from you. How much space could I get between my legs and my pelvis? Take one more breath, and then take an inhale here. Stay strong on your legs and your arms, and start to exhale, roll down through the upper back first. Mid back. Lower back. And all the way, tailbone, and then the pelvis arrives. Very nice. Okay, bend your right leg into tabletop position. And then stretch that leg up to the sky. Reach through your heel. Reach up. As you reach your leg long, keep your pelvis heavy into the mat. So there's an oppositional energy. Pelvis stays grounded, leg reaches away. And we may need to bend the knee a little bit, but we could still have energy reaching. Now, if this feels like a big stretch already, you may want to just stay here. Or if you want a little more, you could slide your left leg out long along the floor. That's optional. Okay, so now we're going to make some circles with our right leg. So we're going to go across the body a little bit. We're going to go down, around, and back up. We're going to go across, down, around, and up. 2, across, down, around, and up. 3. Can I keep my opposite hip on the ground? 4, one more. We go 5. Let's go the other way. Keep your left hip on the ground. Go out, down, and around. 1, and 2, 3. These are tough. 4, one more. Beautiful. 5, grab that knee, hold on to it, hug it into your body. Good work, little leg. All right. And then send that leg long along the floor. Okay, you can keep the leg straight, or we can, once you get to your hamstring stretch, you can always bend this leg, but I'll remind you. So let's go ahead and bring the left leg to a tabletop. And just try out what this left leg is like. Let's stretch the left leg to the sky, any amount. We don't want to strain, but we want to get some energy reaching out that heel. We might need to keep bending the knee. And if it feels very tight, you can bend your right leg, okay? Arms are anchoring on the ground. Take a breath. Let's go into circles. So we go across, down, around, and up. 1. We're keeping that right hip on the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Go the other way. Go out, down, and around. 1. Breathing. 2, 3, 4. And last one, 5, and then grab that leg, hug it in. Give yourself a hug. And one side might be quite different than the other. You might have experienced that. And then slide that leg down along the floor. You're going to slide your hands under the small of your low back. And now my hands are my assist. They're going to help me, okay? So my hands are under the small of the low back, and I'm going to drop my back into my hands. Now take an inhale, let's flex the feet. On your exhale, you're going to draw your chin to your chest, and you're going to start to roll up. Look at your feet. There's a moment here where you will use your hands to push the floor away, and then you're rolling all the way up. Just hang forward over your legs. Let the arms come forward, and then roll yourself up. And let's go to hands and knees for a moment. So just a few more exercises here. So come to hands and knees. You might need some padding under the knees. You can decide if you need that. Hands are right under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips. And can we flex the feet? If flexing the feet's too much for anyone, you can always point, okay? But if you can flex them, that would be great. Get your spines, feel your spine long. So go in a long spine. And then eyes are slightly forward, and find a target or something to look at. And you're going to keep your eyes on that spot on your floor, and then you're going to rock a little forward, and you're going to rock back and forward and back. And we want that spot, the target that you're looking at, slightly in front of you, okay? Keep your eyes there as you rock forward and back. And you get to pick your pace. Right now we're parallel with the knees. You can go slow, or you can start to pick up the pace a little bit. Let's just do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come center. Separate your knees a little bit. Take the knees out to the sides a little bit. So it's a little more like a frog position with your legs. Bodies are still long. Eyes go forward again. Find your target and rock again here. So we're rocking 1. And again, I'm going to count, but if I go too fast, if you need to go slower, or even if you want to go faster, you have freedom to run with it here. So you can stick with me or not. And we'll go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come center, untuck the toes. You can keep your knees wide, crawl your hands forward and sit back towards your hips. Rest your forehead on the ground. You can crawl those fingertips even more forward so you get a little stretch, a little more of a stretch if that feels good. Again, no strain, just a bigger stretch if we crawl forward. Okay, and then resting that forehead, take 3 breaths into the back of your body. So now we get to focus on the back of the diaphragm. So can you breathe into the back of the low ribs? And see if you can take 3 intentional breaths into the back of your rib cage. And then on your last breath, just start to roll yourselves back up. So any kind of position. All right, shake out your hands a little bit. In case we got a little wrist, shake out the elbows and shoulders. Thank you so much. Good work. Thanks for showing up, Carrie. Thank you. Well, back at 1.